Hi, how you doing? So today I'm gonna talk about what's keeping you with the narcissist. What's keeping you in a narcissistic relationship? And I want to make this a little bit more, positive and I don't want this to be a channel where um it's about negativity and, victim mentality, but it's a real topic and we're going to talk about it right now. Me having a personal experience of, going through a relationship with a person that I believe was not only a narcissist, but a little bit extra, probably like a psychopath too. Like, I mean, the things that this person did was it was more than just, uh somebody that was being narcissistic, because things with this person escalated and overstepped the physical boundary, right? Where, I was in situations where I thought this was gonna be it for me, or I'm gonna get like severely, messed up in the game. And so but yeah, but I want to talk about this topic because I feel it's important, and it's gonna help someone. And I believe that the number one reason why a person stays stuck with a narcissist, in a relationship with a narcissist, is um, because they're mentally trapped. And a lot of times, a lot of times, the person is scared to leave because they feel physically threatened. A lot of times, the person is isolated, either in a remote area, or, somewhere away from their family, in a different country, outside their country, and it's a bad situation. A lot of times there's dependency on this person, and there's other things and factors that, keep the person where they are, even though the situation is bad. And like, me looking back, um even though I physically left, I would dare say escaped um from where I used to live with a narcissist a long time ago, like years ago. um I'm thinking how much details I'm willing to share, because it would make a lot more sense if I shared more, but these things are so delicate and so private that I have to, you know, I have to consider how much I can share. But yeah, I would say the number one thing that kept me stuck was fear. It was fear. I mean, I was in a bad state of mind. I was in a bad place. Um and I was very scared to leave. I knew I was in a bad situation, cuz it's like it's really bad, and then it's okay, and then it's bad, and then it's really bad, and then it's okay, and it never really is okay. And you have moments when you're like, oh well, it's not that bad, actually. I think I can do it, things are looking good. But it never stays that way, it's only temporary. So the number one thing is you thinking that you can't do it. And so the mind will hold on to every little thing. Like, I remember I wanted to leave with my stuff, right? like the stuff that I did have. And I was so dead set on leaving with my things, like my clothes and stuff, that when I should just be willing to leave, like without anything, just me, just walk out and get to the plane, because it involved me getting on a plane. I Looking back, I should have left all those clothes. I mean, it's really not worth anything, but I was just, I don't know. It was just such a mental block for me. Um Also, the narcissist had a dog that was also my dog, and I didn't want to leave the dog, but I ended up having to leave the dog behind, and it was really it was really tough because I didn't want to leave the dog behind. And it was a pit bull, and in order for me to get the dog on the plane, I mean, back then, I don't know how it is now. A pit bull would need to have a special cage, and I mean, there's other things. And my heart was ripped in half. My heart was ripped in half for having to leave her behind, and that really hurt me. And I ended up staying for a long time because I didn't want to leave her, and I wasn't sure how she was gonna be treated. I knew she was gonna have good food, but I knew she wasn't gonna get the love that she would get from me. And that's something that yeah, that hurt me for a long time. And but yeah, it's the mental blockages that prevent a person from leaving. And it's not it's tricky physically, because you don't want the narcissist to be around when you're leaving, but it's more so tricky mentally. But if you're aware of the situation and how dire it is, um, then you know that sooner or later you're gonna have to make that step. Because if you don't, one day the narcissist might lose their temper and do God knows what. So, is it hard? Yes, in a way, but in a way it's not, because once you make the decision, to leave, and you actually just all you need to do is put one foot in front of the other and keep walking and not look back. Because once you look back, you just can't look back. It's like walking on a rope high up in the air. If you look down, you might fall. It's like that. You can't look back. You can't look back. You just gotta keep going. And once you're gone, once you leave, don't come back. Don't go back. So yeah, it's all mental. It's all mental. And you have to win that war inside of yourself first. Because once you're resolute, once you're determined that you're going to do something, then know that you have the strength to do it. Know that you have the strength to walk out. Know that you have the right to stand up for yourself and say, no, this is this is not how my life is going to be. Like, I don't know who this narc thinks that I am, but I'm not that person. You know, I was born for something better than this. And I make decisions about my life and about who's going to be in it and how I'm going to be treated. And, you know, I set the standard. And you know, if you don't respect that, then you got to go. And, yeah, you just got to put yourself first. It's all mental. That's why the narcissist knows how much mental game is in this, what they're doing. They know they're I'm trying to look for a nicer word. Mind playing you. Let's just put it like that. They're mind playing you the whole time and trauma bonding you, and they know the more they trauma bond you, the harder it's going to be for you to leave. They're extremely toxic in that way. You just got to say no more. You know what I mean? Like, no more. That's it. But I know it's hard when you're in it. It's very hard. They try to tie you down any way they can. They tried with kids. They tried with dogs. Any way they can. They try to keep you tied to them so that you don't escape. But the matter of the fact is, you had a life before you met them, and you're gonna have a life after you meet them. Because they didn't make you and they can't break you. Because God rules your life, not this person. This person's not above you, you know, no matter who they are. You know. And but they do a lot. They do a lot of sabotaging so that you wouldn't be able to get away. They do a lot of sabotaging. That's why it's so important that you keep your mental sanity through everything. And that you always hold on to the truth, because they try to confuse you about what the truth is. They hate the truth. They really do. They really hate it. If you tell them something in their face, the truth, they're gonna be upset. They're upset. But yeah, just life with them is really crazy. It's exhausting. It's crazy. These people got so many issues. It's like you enter, you're fine or you're okay, and then you're with them for a while and they completely, like, you're just it's like somebody just took you and just was shaking you for like an hour straight. Like, you feel like you're dizzy. I was dizzy from all the from not from the ups, from the downs. Dizzy, like, crazy. That's really crazy. But I just want to say this before I leave, because I know I've been on this video for a while. They always have some sort of a victim somewhere in their back pocket. So don't you worry. They will find, once you leave, they will find another victim. Eventually, they will find one. Okay, so you're at least not going to be their main target. They're always going to try and get you back. Until, until I guess until they realize that you figured them out and you're not going for it. But they still will try, because they still think you're that same person, even though you're not. But it's mental. Everything's mental. The universe is mental. So, yeah. Once you win that battle inside of yourself and your mind and in your heart, and even if you're when you leave, even if you're, you know, even if you're not 100% yet, you'll get there eventually. Once you had the peace, and you'll look back and you'll be like, wow, sorry about my elbow. You'll be like, wow, I put up with all that. What? For what? Who? Why? What? Why? You know? But it's just some things that I guess some of us have to go through for one reason or another. But yeah. So that was pretty much it, what I had to say today. Thank you for watching. I hope this helps. I'm just here sharing my story. Like, I'm just one of you. I'm not no expert. I don't have a PhD in this. I'm just a person that experienced it firsthand, and not just from this person, but from other people in different situations as well. And yeah, so I have a little bit of experience, and I started, like, I wanted to start a YouTube channel like years ago, but I didn't. And but it's okay. It's okay. It's better late than never. Um yeah, everything happens for a reason, and I'm just here to share a little bit of my story, and hopefully it helps someone. So if you like the video, thank you for giving it a like and for subscribing. And yeah, comment on the video, and have a good day, and have a narc free day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye.